We call these islands paradise, celebrating a global postcard of flawless beauty and the spirit of aloha. But the data tells a vastly different story when the cameras turn off. Right now, across every neighborhood in Hawaii, a multi-generational mental health and trauma crisis is unfolding in plain sight. This isn't an abstract issue, it is a measurable emergency. Over 6,000 of our neighbors face homelessness on any given night. Our adult population is fracturing under a silent weight, with more than 14% of residents actively reporting poor mental health. In the darkest spaces of this struggle, unresolved pain drives an ongoing cycle of substance abuse, addiction, and rising localized crimes. Even our kupuna, the sacred keepers of our culture, are navigating unprecedented threats, weathering a quiet epidemic of absolute isolation, fraud, and senior abuse. From our oldest generations to our youngest, the foundational bonds of the ohana are breaking. The crisis hitting our youth has reached a terrifying, historic tipping point. Local health reports reveal a devastating truth. Suicide is now the absolute leading cause of fatal injuries for youth in Hawaii. The state recently experienced its worst spike in youth suicides in recorded history, with the number of reported youth deaths on Oahu alone matching previous statewide annual totals in just the first few months of the year. When compared nationally, the data exposes a heartbreaking reality. The percentage of teenagers in Hawaii who actively consider or attempt suicide is among the absolute highest in the entire nation. Every year, thousands of our adolescents suffer through major depression, and over 30% of our middle and high school students are operating under a crushing, permanent state of sadness and hopelessness. This isn't a minor trend, it is a community collapse. The immediate front line of this trauma has landed squarely inside our school system, where educators are being asked to manage a psychological crisis they were never equipped or funded to fight alone. Trauma does not stay at home, it walks directly into the classroom. Nearly 18% of children in Hawaii, aged 3 to 17, suffer from a diagnosed emotional, developmental, or behavioral condition. This deep distress has created an emergency of presence. Nearly 1 in 4 public school students across the state are now classified as chronically absent, completely disconnected from their education. Our institutions are failing to catch them because Hawaii ranks a staggering 37th in the nation for properly identifying students with emotional disturbances to get them specialized school support. When trauma forces students out of the classroom, schools transform from places of education into environments of raw survival. We are failing our youth by expecting institutional systems to mend a level of heartbreak that requires the hands of an entire community. To break a cycle this deeply entrenched, we have to change our fundamental mindset. True healing requires an absolute lifestyle shift. Athletics is not just about games, trophies, or physical performance. It is a comprehensive framework for life. It is an education. An athletic lifestyle forces an individual to confront pressure, process failure, and build the psychological resilience required to survive life's hardest impacts. The field, the court, and the weight room are environments where a person learns to look their struggles in the eye, find their footing after a fall, and reclaim their personal power. When we intentionally fuse the rigorous discipline of an athletic lifestyle with explicit emotional support, we build an unbreakable armor around our people. We teach our youth and our families that asking for help is not a symptom of weakness. It is the ultimate display of mental toughness and a necessary way of life. This is exactly why the movement behind Sports Week Hawaii was created. This statewide initiative is dedicated to dragging childhood trauma and mental health awareness completely out of the shadows. But awareness alone cannot heal a community. Real transformation requires resources, infrastructure, and relentless execution. The people who can rewrite this narrative are not far away. They are the ones standing right here in this room. True change depends entirely on the everyday people who refuse to look away from our collective pain. We must build a permanent foundation of hope and healing for the next generation. Get involved, get in the game, and donate and support Aloha First Athletics. It's Aloha in action.